You need a man. You're literally biologically set up to need a man, but all of this obstinance and intransigence that you guys display is counterintuitive to you guys having a relationship. All these I feel that a lot of you guys
Can you say that word again?
What's intransigence? Is that what you said?
If you didn't know, this is Andre from Andre and Andrea Love Crossing Borders, but I like to refer to him as the de facto president of Passport Bros. I think he is the ideal representation for the movement. He is always impeccably well dressed. He is very charismatic. He has a radiant smile. He's extremely well spoken. And as you can see in the picture from New Year's Eve, he's clearly winning. Not to mention that he calls for a higher calling of the Passport Bros movement, more so than just going overseas to get girls and have a good time. I said he was well spoken, and he's going to show by explaining the word
intransigence.
Means not willing to change. It means that you carry behavior in which you see the situation at hand. You see the cliff that you're walking over, and you are not willing to change directions. You're so ornery and you're so stubborn that you are willing to walk over a cliff just to try to prove your point. That's what that means.
I try to have a voice as much as I can, but the reason why I think that voices like Andre are so important is because the counter voice that represents black men, and specifically black men going overseas, sounds like this.
I don't even trust men over 35 that's not married. If you over the age of 35, for one, I don't even trust you all the way. Now, I coach you now. I coach you and try to figure something out. But one of the first questions I'm asking is, did you get touched as a child? Cause why is you old as Methuselah and not married? Cause what else is you here for? Cause we don't need you to be single. You're not doing nothing for us single. We need you to be raising a family. That's what you're here for.
What does that mean?
Man, my job isn't to be anyone's dictionary, man. My whole point is that a lot of you guys' ideals are antithetical to having a relationship.
It means you're unwilling to change.
Often when we have conversations about the current state of the black community, people will debate that black men have contributed X to said state of community, black women have contributed Y to said state of community, and it's a debate that is older than I am. But in that debate, the caveat always remains, it's not all black women. And this is fair. You can't blame all black women or all women for a current state or situation. Unfortunately, when we speak about the ills of the black community, this caveat is not really afforded to men.
Who's destroying the black family? I say the black man. When daddy show up saying, I'm this kind of man, and mama believe him, and daddy find out to be a lying motherfucker, what white man is involved in that? What system? If you go back and ask your mama, why you and daddy not married? She ain't gonna say no white man.
No, she not.
Come on now.
No, she not. She gonna say your daddy left me.
Your daddy got caught cheating with another woman. He had another baby over here. He used to beat me.
Yeah.
What white man did that?
No white man did that. That's on us.
Come on now. Nobody believes in a black man. He can't fix nothing.
Damn.
He can barely fix himself. That's why don't nobody believe in him. He constantly disrespects his women. No other race does that.
Facts.
Yeah, so nobody will ever take us serious.
So the choice is up to you. The ladies have already showed you that they are not only argumentative, but they are, like he said, antithetical, meaning that they do not want to change. So the only way change is going to take place is it's up to you.
In a way, I see the current battle that we are having amongst black men as a battle to define modern-day black masculinity. As I said earlier, the mantra of not all is rarely, if ever, available to black men when we speak of the ills of the black community. Instead, the images and caricatures that we see of black men are often the ones that reinforce the same tropes that have plagued productive black men for decades. Not only do we have these tropes of black men not taking care of our children, being irresponsible with our seed, and being the fault of everything that's wrong with the black community, but we get these messages from other black men themselves.
The black man, when he have his baby, is very irresponsible. No money management. He like to get high. He like to party. And he all about my... You packing the seed, right? All the responsibility, you carry the seed. So you mean to tell me you just go plant your seed in this garden, any garden, and it seems like every garden you plant your seeds in, you got a problem with. So who, the garden or the that's planting the seeds in the garden?
The frustrating thing about hearing Charleston White speak this way about black men is that he feels no impulse, no need at all to say not all black men. And it's something that we're used to, but in today's age is something that has to be combated. The fact that he says all black men don't take care of our children, or he says black men. He doesn't say some black men or a percentage of black men. He says black men. And this is a message that has to be combated on even the micro level inside the United States, but it has to be combated as the internet spreads these messages overseas. When black men go overseas, productive black men, we start families, we take care of our children, and we add to the societies that we take part in. And this message that black men are going to come overseas and do the same to your community they did to theirs, it has to be combated.
So the only way change is going to take place is it's up to you. You are in control of your destiny.
As I said earlier, I think he's the de facto president of Passport Bros because he makes an elegant appeal for young men to consider other options, especially in light of the atmosphere, the environment that we find ourselves in, where people are telling us that we, productive black men, are the same as the other men that Charleston White is lamenting.
Most men, as I said, most people of color, only 5% of us even have passports to use. Over 50% of passports are used only for Canada and Mexico. Therefore, most of you that are watching this content, I understand you're watching it for entertainment. And for others, we're trying to put out this information for inspiration.
Andre said that for some people watching this is entertainment, but he said he hopes that for other people this is inspirational. But there's one other important thing that he said.
So the only way change is going to take place is it's up to you. You are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your destiny.
If you have time, check out Andre's channel. I think his channel should be 10 times larger than it is, but I think he's going to get there because his content is rich and is very valuable for young men looking to go to South America in particular, but all around the world in terms of the mindset. That said, it's important for those of us black men who are not having babies all over the place or not fulfilling the popular stereotypes and tropes of black men to speak out and represent ourselves not only at home but abroad in a way that fights these tropes, these stereotypes that are being parroted by not just mass media and some black women, but also some other black men. If we don't speak up and get in front of these stereotypes, they're going to greet us overseas. And young men are going to find themselves in a position where they have to further overcome stereotypes before they even get started at all. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.